In this video sewing tutorial, I will show you how to easily make a zipper pouch from clear vinyl. The pouch has a zipper closure, and I also could practice my Cricut skills, placing words on the vinyl. I'm going to use this pouch for used washable face masks, so I can find them easily in my bag and don't mix with other stuff. Of course, first I put used masks in a plastic bag that I throw away each time, and only after that I put them in the pouch. I think making a pouch with your choice of style and materials can be a very exciting sewing experience, and in just a few hours you can get a nice and, most importantly, and exclusive accessory. These little pouches from clear vinyl are easy to sew, and you can use them to store and organize many different items. What you will need: clear vinyl. Mine was quite thick, 20 gauge, but you can use from 8 to 16 gauge. Fabric, Teflon presser foot or working foot, separating zipper 20 inches or bigger, and regular sewing notions. Step 1. Cut all necessary pieces for the pouch. From clear vinyl, a rectangle 12 by 15 inches. From quilting cotton, 2 rectangles 12 by 3 inches and 1 rectangle 6 by 2 inches. From fusible interfacing, 2 rectangles 12 by 3 inches. You can cut using fabric shears, but also you can cut vinyl with a rotary cutter and a cutting mat, as I did. Cutting vinyl with a rotary cutter is easy and the cut is usually very straight. Step 2. Attach fusible interfacing to the fabric pieces. Prepare fabric pieces for stitching. Fold them in half and turn in 3/8 of an inch seam allowances on each side of the fabric piece. I'm usually doing it using my iron. First, I press in 3/8 of an inch on one side. Then I fold it in the middle and press again. After that, I fold the seam allowances on the other side. I am doing this also for sleeve cuffs and waistbands. This way I am always sure that the stitching will not go out of the piece. Step 3. This part is optional. Embellish the vinyl however you want. I decided to use my new Cricut maker and cut letters from heat transfer vinyl. I attached iron-on vinyl to my clear vinyl piece without any problem, and it was fun. Step 4. Attach the fabric pieces to the vinyl. I'm using craft glue, the ultimate, to hold the vinyl 3/8 of an inch inside. After glue dries out, I make a stitch by sewing machine. Set the stitch length at 3 millimeters and use a universal needle size 90-14. You can use invisible thread to sew clear vinyl, but I used light pink thread. The thread should be very strong though. You are not going to have vinyl under the presser foot. Under the presser foot you will have fabric, so you can use a regular presser foot for now. But you may have problems with the vinyl part not moving over the metal throat plate. You can put a piece of tissue paper or a piece of tear-away embroidery stabilizer under the vinyl. Step 5. Now we need to sew a zipper. I decided to use a novelty zipper that has nice lacy ribbons around the metal teeth and can be sewn on the right side of the item. It's a separating zipper, which is a big plus. Place the zipper in such a way so that you don't cut the upper part of it and cut only the bottom part. Baste both sides of the zipper. After that, separate the zipper and sew each side of the zipper to the fabric. Use a Teflon presser foot or walking foot. I use my built-in Janome walking foot. It's called AccuFit system. Like it very much. Place tissue paper or a strip of tear-away embroidery stabilizer under the vinyl part of the pouch, so it can move smoothly over the metal throat plate. Sew slowly. I don't think it's a big deal to sew a few seams slowly, right? Step 6. Make small loops from the rectangle of fabric 6 by 2 inches. Make a stitch, turn it to the right side, press and cut in half afterwards. Step 7. Fold the vinyl piece right sides together so that the zipper teeth are aligned with the center fold line of the vinyl piece. Keep the zipper half open, or even more than half. It's very important to remember to open the zipper, otherwise you will not be able to turn the pouch on to the right side. Sew the sides of the pouch, keeping 3/8 of an inch seam allowances. You will need to use a Teflon presser foot or a working foot to sew over vinyl. I used my AccuFit system and I didn't have any problems. Sew slowly and place tissue paper under the vinyl. Tissue paper can be taken out easily. Don't sew over metal teeth. Stop before and secure stitches. Place fabric loops under the zipper teeth. I made a mistake and forgot to put the loops, so I had to rip this seam and correct the mistake. Cut seam allowances and protect fabric edges with fray check, a seam sealant that prevents fabric from fraying and secures thread ends. You will have to cut zipper teeth. Do it with regular scissors, not with a rotary cutter. Step 8. In order to give a shape to our pouch, we need to sew up the corners. You have to make sure that all corners are the same. For this, mark the fold line with a marker suitable for vinyl and align stitches with the drawn line. Measure 1.5 or 2 inches from the corner point and draw a perpendicular line. This is our stitching line for the corner. I did 2 inches. Make a stitch and cut seam allowances. I used my rotary cutter and the cutting mat. No need to use fray check. Vinyl never frays, but you need to secure the thread ends. Sew all 4 corners and turn the pouch to the right side. It's ready to be used. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more sewing tips, tutorials and inspiration.